Yeah, just the crazy in the house, and you know there's no doubt. So beat the flow. Here we go. I pick up the books that I like to read. Each and every week I'll come back here to you. Stand the crazy man and Mr. Medina. Get the day, get the latest scoop right here on Catch That Craze. Catch the craze. Catch the craze.
Alright then, baby darling. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Comic Book Show. What did you think of? So, I am Fred Crazy Man Bear, and last show, I talked about a few books, and I discussed the fact that I would mention or discuss Star Wars. Get it together, Sam. Get it together, people. Listen. So, I have two different titles: Star Wars Legacy, issue number 6, and Star Wars Rebellion, which is issue number 5. And I love all things Star Wars, and I follow Dark Horse. Big boys are getting ready for 2007. What's going to happen in 2007? What's going to make 2007 bigger, better than last year, which is this year? But there, it would be last year. But we're here now. So, one thing from Crazy Comics is the whole new direction for us. We have a new creative team in the Crazy Comics world. We have David Quiles, who joined the House of Craze, and he's going to be doing the Oogly Booglies and Rush Part 377. We have a fantastic artist from the Republic of Macedonia. Wow. He's taking over the coloring job on Forbidden. Arnie Bella Royals, working on the issues 1, 2, and 3. 3 is off the hook because we introduced a new character. His name is Herman. He's a Chihuahua. Chihuahua. And Herman goes to battle with Duty. Duty from Uranus. And we also have the kid-friendly version, which is Duty's Adventures. Even though The Nail in My Toilet is an old age's book, we have Duty's Adventures. And then there's Hi, I'm Duty from Uranus, which is the spin-off series because The Nail in My Toilet finishes at issue 12. Then it starts off with Hi, I'm Duty from Uranus, where he comes back and they think Santa Claus is the leader and Duty has to get some Santa. But believe me, I want to switch back. I was wrong. He was a child, lifelong friend. So he goes to save him. Even though Princess Leia tells him don't do it, she gave him a directive. She said, this is an order. You're not going. And he still went anyway. Damn, he's a rebel. That's what they call him, the Rebel Alliance. You know what I mean? The rebellion. So Luke has to lead the rebellion. He's, and go do his thing. And so he goes against his, sister's orders. Now there's this big battle in the red battle scene, man. And there's just some crazy action going on. It looks like it's colored over pencils. And so anyway, Luke Skywalker's at gunpoint, but Leia's on the ground, wounded, on a deathbed, and Luke's got to try to save her while the ship is under attack. And he's battling his old friend. And they're going, and then, this friend says, you know what, I'm going to kill you. And he's like, you know what, do it. Then do it. And he decides not to. And the end is so climactic, I don't want to blow it for you guys, but you have to pick it up. What you hear in the background is my phone. My BlackBerry. Even though I'm rocking the show, I got the members of the Catch the Craze contacted me saying, hey, yo, when are we going to get down? So tomorrow the whole crew's going to be in the studio for the first time in months, because I can't get everybody in the show. But anyway, so Star Wars Rebellion, here's another page from this book. It's by Dark Horse. Look at that. That's just fantastic. It's going into light speed or hyper speed or warp speed or whatever you want to call it. Jump into light, And it's just a great read. And, although I always tell myself, what, don't get the individual books because they're going to come up with the trades, but I just can't wait for the trades. I wind up getting the trades anyway. So when I get the trades, I take their individual books and I donate it, and to kids who don't have the money to buy comic books. And so then there's Star Wars Legacy. Star Wars Legacy is pretty hot, and this is about, and I'll give you a little prelude or a little backstory of it. The Sith hunts Princess CFL in hopes she will lead them to her father. They're trying to get a father because the Empire is split into two divisions. One that's Sith, pro-Sith, and one that's anti-Sith. That's crazy. Crazy. And so now the Sith are trying to destroy the ones who are opposing the Sith, which are the anti-Sith. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, So they run into the princess runs into a bounty hunter. His name is Cade Skywalker, who happens to be related to Luke Skywalker, a descendant. He is a Jedi, but he refuses to allow himself to believe he is. So he joined the forces of the bounty hunters. You know what I'm saying? He went extreme rebel. You know what I mean? He's like, you know what? I don't want anything to do with this Jedi stuff. I don't want to hold a lightsaber. I don't want to do anything. But unfortunately, because of the Force is so strong in him, it calls him in. It's calling him. I'm calling you, baby. So, and you thought the art was great on Star Wars Rebellion. Woo! The art in this book, and the story is by John Ostrander and John Dersimer. John Dersimer has been around for a long time, and the pencils by Jan Dersimer. So, it's pretty hot, and so there's this one chick, who Sith, going after him, and after her, because she knows that this princess is going to lead her to her father, and they need to get to her father to destroy him, and that Sith, this chick is hot. She's like booty dishes, and it's some great stuff. I mean, because now that the bounty hunters know that he's a Jedi, now they're wondering whether or not they should use that so they can make some money and give him over to the Empire, selling out their boy. Wow, that's messed up. That's messed up. And but then the Sith just comes out of nowhere, sneaks attack because they think the father showed up to pick up his daughter, but it's actually her brother and a bunch of other Jedi masters. And now there's this. Look at his face off right here. Look at his face off. This face off right there. It's just like, what? They're getting ready to get busy, and it's crazy. And I just love this story. And there's this crazy battle. And I didn't actually finish reading the entire story because I was on the bus and I got interrupted, and I'm turning the pages knowing that I shouldn't be reading it. But Star Wars Legacy, I love it. And